of the Jack Refix.
What is up, everybody? We got a little something different for you, and I know this is late in the Madden season, but for all you beginners out there, or even you intermediates, we are going over how to blitz and giving you the top 5 kind of directions of how to be successful and get a successful blitz. And you could take these 5 steps to next year's Madden.
Number 1.
Pick a formation that you like to use, one you're familiar with. Like the 4-4 split or nickel. Everybody had the nickel blitz this year because that was a very easy way to set up the blitz. Whatever formation you're comfortable with, start trying to lab that formation and start blitz, trying out new blitzes, how you can get them in. So we're not going over any particular blitz, we're just going to show you and go over with you the process of how these 5 steps work in action. Right now we are in the 3-4 overhead. Let's say the Sand Crash 3 because it has that linebacker blitzing already. You can base a line to make the formation look symmetrical.
Number 2.
Is know how the game works. Know that, for instance, this year's Madden, it's basically edge heat. Edge heat will come in. They did away with a lot of A gaps. Some you could get B gaps in, but all A gaps. So you got to know what would come in the fastest. And also in this part too, like knowing what works, you also have to realize that in this game, this Madden, if you, let's just say for instance, bring this guy to the line and hold R2 or L2 through the snap and then go out into coverage, that also helps blitzes in. So that's part of part 2. You got to know the game mechanics and how to get the blitzes in.
Number 3.
Okay, now number 3 is you want to disguise the blitz. You don't want to make it known that you're blitzing all the time here. So what you're going to do on one side, do to the other side, and a good formation for that is, I'm just going to do empty formation, is the 4-4 split. Now if you're facing wide, if they're out wide like that, just base a line. Now look, your defense, if your offense is looking, your defense looks the same. They don't know who's blitzing here. You could do this, you could do this, they don't know. You could do this. They don't know who's blitzing, because it's a symmetrical defense. You can't tell just by that alone. Look, see, the game mechanics stopped it. Stopped the B gap from coming in. So you want to disguise your blitz. Whereas if you're in nickel formation like I am here, this nickel back is right here, and there's nobody else on that side here. So this formation, you could tell it doesn't look the same on both sides. And if they're blitzing from nickel, more than most likely this guy's going to be coming into blitz. See, we're not going over an actual blitz. We're going at how to find blitzes. And again, remember what we said before. You can take this guy, guarantee the blitz come in, bring him to the line, hold R2 or L2 through the snap, go out to coverage. Now if you like this blitz, now to process of elimination, let's just have everybody on the D line blitzing, okay? So, and then the 2 outside linebackers blitzing. That's going to come in every time. So now you start from there. And then do process of elimination. Let's see if you put this guy in a bluff blitz. Will that work? Space a line. Slant the D line. Outside. Now blitz both right and left. Oh no, you know what? Keep this guy in his purple zone. Now it's a 5-man blitz, but you're going to come here, hold L2 through the snap, and go left. And that worked. See, it's all how you practice. Base a line, slant the D-line outside. Okay, put this guy on a yellow zone or whatever, a QB spy. Bring him to the line. Hold L2 through the snap and go to the left, and that works. Because when you bring that guy to the line and hold L2, you occupy one of the offensive linemen for a split second. Now that you have that, now let's see if you could put this guy on a flat and do the same thing. Hold L2 through the snap. After hike, go left. And then you might have to keep this a 5-man blitz. Play around with the blitz. Try different setups.
Number 4.
Do not ever, never, ever keep blitzing. Don't blitz 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 plays in a row. Don't do it. You're gonna get in trouble. You want to use your blitz that you found sparingly. You do not, I repeat, do not want to keep spamming a blitz. You will get in trouble. Good players will eat that up and spit you out any day of the week.
Number 4B.
Practice against different offensive formations. Ones that block running backs, because you don't want to be shocked when they block a running back and your blitz don't come in. I'm just doing it without blocked running back just to show you.
Now put it all together.
Now you know that edge blitzes are the way to go this year. So look at corner blitz 3. Now I just did a video on this, and that'll be in the link in the description. Just by doing nothing, this blitz will get in. Or any corner blitzes. But to make this a little better, play around with it. Shift the D line to the right. Slant them to the right. Let's see if that works any better. That came in faster, and another guy came in. So you know that if you slant them right and shift them right, this blitz works better. Look at that. So now, to make this better, even better, let's try and make this a 4-man blitz. Get this guy off of his blitz or his QB contain. Does it work? Yes, it does. And now you want to go even a step further, do the same setups, but now put this guy in a QB spy. Now this is a 3-man blitz without you hovering on the line. And yeah, it takes a little time, but it still gets in. So shift right, slant right, do whatever you want to do with him, put him on a spy. And if you want, you could do the hovering trick where you hover here, hold L2 through the snap, go left, and a 3-man blitz.
Number 5.
Number 5 is before you start playing competitively and taking these blitzes to whatever you're playing, test them online, because when what you find in practice, that doesn't mean anything. You could find the best blitz in practice, but it doesn't work a damn online. So number 5 is test every blitz that you have after you're in practice mode and in the lab. Take it to an online game. Doesn't have to be ranked. You want to just play somebody online and see if the blitz works. And I've had times where I've did that and I thought I had the best blitz. I went online, an online ranked game, because that's how I practice, and the blitz was garbage. Nothing happened. They didn't come in. The blitz didn't get in. The guy was abusing me. So it was just back to the drawing board. And then I had to come back and do all these steps again. So pick a formation you like.
In review.
Pick a formation you're familiar with. Also know your quick adjustments. If you do not know them, good enough in practice mode, go over them, practice them, learn them like the back of your hand, so you could use them every time you want to make adjustments real fast without the defense knowing, without you going on the guy that you want to blitz and move. That's very important. Number 2 is know the game mechanics. You know, they did away with all the A-gap blitzes, and this year's all the edge blitzes. And know that you could hover on the line or hold R2 or L2 through the snap and then go out to coverage. And number 3, you want to disguise your blitzes. That's going to help. You're going to confuse your opponent. He's not going to know what side you're sending the heat on. And process of elimination. If a blitz don't work, or if you got a 5-man blitz in, try to make it a 4-man blitz and even a 3-man blitz. Just like we talked about, go over the steps and see what you can make happen. Number 4 is don't keep blitzing. Don't spam your blitzes. You want to surprise your opponent. Make them think that they have time, all the time in the world, then blitz them when they're least expecting it. And number 5, you gotta test your blitzes online before you actually get into the game that you're training for, practicing for. You have to try them online, because what you find in practice mode don't necessarily mean it's gonna work in an online game or a tournament or anything. Guys, you could use these 5 tips in next year's Madden, in Madden 18, or any Madden after that. That's why these 5 tips are so valuable. We did it. We made it to the end of the video. I hope all of you guys send better heat in this game and in Madden 18. Guys, like the video, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'm JP Storm with GamingAuthority.com.
Stuff the Jack Refix.